As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, I can finally see you now. I see the fear inside your eyes, I see the pain hidden in your smile. I can finally see you now. Oh, we're radiate all over the world. We used to radiate, yeah, radiate, but now we're drowning. As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, we used to radiate, yeah, radiate, but now we're drowning. I see the fear inside your eyes, I see the pain hidden in your smile. I can finally see you now. Oh, we radiate all over the world. We used to radiate, yeah, radiate, but now we're drowning. As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, we used to radiate, radiate, but now we're drowning.
Is it working? Ah, I think it's working. Okay. So this is gonna be a little different. If you're seeing this video in the future, welcome to the past me. Today we are gonna be trying something a little different. Gonna see if I can stream basically what I'm gonna do for my next episode. So currently just gathering up stuff. Break those right quick. Turn this guy back on. Gonna need a whole heap of moss. See what's got in it. Ah, it's got quite a bit left in it still. And while that is, I'll just throw those there so I don't lose them. Okay, this is, all this is going, let me go over. I don't think I'm gonna need all that. Let's throw some clay over here in this chest. Yeah, let's just throw it in here. Yep, that'll work. grab a we'll just grab a line out of each side. Don't know what all we're gonna need. Let me turn down this music just a little bit. At least on my end. I don't know if it's gonna be way too quiet on... Oh, you can't even hear it anymore. Haha! Okay, let me... There we go. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Let's turn that down. I'm still new to this, so please forgive me. Okay. Got 8 more slots. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab up 8 more stacks. Perfect. We're going to... let's see. Throw those in there. Throw those in there. One, two, three, four. Rest in there. Oh, hey, look at that. Found some dried kelp. I forgot we were using this over here for the kelp. Oh dear. Oh dear. What have I done? Give me a moment. Yikes. I forgot. Oh, okay. That's just gonna go into there. This is just filtering out the dried kelp. Sweet. That makes sense. Mildly Amused built it, so I wasn't quite sure, but it's working. Not that I doubt his craftsmanship, I just didn't know how it was all connected together. Okay, how many buckets do we have in each of these? One there, none there, okay. Let's grab these empty buckets out of here and start refilling. Oops. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 there, 3 there, perfect. Okay, let's grab the rest of this. Make some more stone. See if we have enough moss over here to make some stone brick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least that many. Okay, throw those in there. and just sort of let this run for a little while. Gonna take this a little while to get cooked up, so okay, while we're doing that, let's check our kelp farm here, see what it's doing. I've added another smoker because it was getting backed up. So 3 smokers, and it seems to be at least kind of staying equalized. Yeah, it's not getting backed up yet. Hopefully it won't. So this side's got a stack and 44 into the last smoker, and this side has 3 stacks basically. So that's acceptable. Okay, 14 there. Our hopper hasn't filled up yet. Probably hopper hasn't filled up yet. Yeah, no. Okay. Perfect, perfect. I guess while we're waiting, we may as well run the stone generator for a minute. We'll throw this back to running. And why don't I find... left my ender chest over there. Two stacks ought to be enough to fill this hole. I gotta come back through and take this down. It was our old... It's where the stone used to come out of from the stone generator, but we have since changed it to go into that. So no longer needed. And you know, why don't I just go ahead and take this down while I'm here. I mean, technically we can just leave the rest of that. Oh, that's so much more beautiful. Okay. Back to this. Put that back in there. Two or three more. One, two more stacks of mossy stone bricks should do. You know, I always forget we have a cactus farm. Wonder if we're overflowing yet. No. I mean, that's quite full, but let's see. What? Oh, I was gonna check the cracked stone. Almost another 2 stacks there. 3 plus 10. I really don't need any regular stone bricks. Okay, I shouldn't be putting random things in there. We've got random chests over here for this. That. Put those in there. Okay. I want probably at least that many stacks of regular stone. One, two, three, four. That's going to be a lot more than what I said. But honestly, I feel like that's probably okay. And once we get 8 stacks of the cracked, we can head over to the project location. Something. Okay, no backup in our poppers, which is fantastic. We'll go ahead and grab 2 stacks of carpet and a bunch of these azalea bushes. What do I have? Oh, right. From that other thing. I guess this torch can go right here. And I want probably to fill this rest of this up with moss. Should be a lot quicker than the cracked stone. But we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Oh shoot, I should probably turn that off. Yeah, that's gonna be going round and round for a while, I imagine. Wonder how much is here. Oh boy. Yeah, that's plenty. Actually, I do need some cobble as well. So, oops. Okay, that can just go on the ground, I guess. Seeds. Why don't I do that? And then I can compost these seeds. do we have? I guess this is kind of overflowing. I think, yeah, it's still going into the last hoppers. It's just the hoppers are filling up, and the income is faster than the thing, but we'll shut it off. Give this a chance to catch up on everything. The rest of that can just swirl around up there for now. Well, you know, actually do need a little more, so don't know if I need that much though. It is potentially a large project, but we'll see how much I actually need. 2 jungle trapdoors. Let's... There. Perfect. Kind of hate to sleep to get rid of the rain, but here we are. And we got a cobble. Got most of our cracked stone brick, which honestly may be enough. I want to turn like 8 stacks of this into mossy cobble, so I guess we are waiting on that as well. Sorry, I had to alt tab out, make sure I was unmuted. Okay, I'm gonna dig myself into a little hole in the ground. And then I will... Oh! I forgot this was here. I guess I'm here now. I will be right back. Okay, sorry for the delay. Let's see what we got. That's 7 stacks. Okay. Now, let's wait for one more stack, and then we can probably go ahead and at least make a start. Let's watch this beautiful contraption. Aww. Sad, there's only 3 moss blocks left. Squish. Okie dokie, let's check. Grab, yep. Means we should be able to put these guys back. And I can start making bone blocks once again. Okay, and grab that. Grab this. Grab that. Over here. Grab our cracked stone. Got most of it anyway. Okay, nothing else here is running. Generators off. Droppers are off. This is still going, but that's fine. Do I have blocks turned off? I think I do. No? It's just really low. Okay, yeah, it's just low. Okay. Now for the project. Goodbye, castle. Whee! Beautiful. Alright, over here next to this pillager outpost, there is this guy right here. And it is an abandoned project that I have been given permission to modify. So that is what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to go ahead and try to record my YouTube video that I was going to do on it while streaming, so that's gonna be weird, but here we are. So how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Good question. I guess first things first, down here in the middle as oh. Okay. Nah. Okay. Okay. There. There. Grab one of those. Nope, I need two. Do something like this. Infinite water source. And jump pad. Okay. Let me make sure the music isn't getting recorded. I'm gonna have to turn the music off for my YouTube video, so let me do that. We'll turn it back on while we're doing other stuff. So, okay. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode here on the Pathfinder Saga SMP. Today, we are going to be taking a look at a concept that I think is a very important thing in a long-term world. So, this right here is a project that was taken on by one of the members and then basically abandoned. And it's right next to the road over here that leads to the castles. Castle, singular, sorry. And I thought, you know, instead of just leaving it as an unfinished project or tearing it down or anything, let's go ahead and turn it into a landmark. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to try to turn this into something that may exist in the world, and that is going to be a ruin. So we're going to take this structure and more or less just bust it up and add some ruins around it and try to make it look like something that may actually have existed just a long time ago. So let's go ahead and get into it. For this, I'm going to be using a lot of stone, cracked stone, moss, mossy stone, and mossy cobble, and some cobble as well. And what I like to do here is, if you have a solid structure like this, just pick, like, especially if there's like a wall, pick like 1 or 2 points where you want to leave it its natural height. Let me actually grab some moss blocks for that. So like, we'll say this is gonna stay at its natural height, and then maybe like here close to the corner we'll have a spot that's its normal height, and then maybe over here can I just like run straight across these? I can. Oh, no I can't. No I can't. I lied. I lied. Okay. And then maybe like right here. And then one more probably over by this tower as well on this side. So let's just say here-ish. So each one of these represents where the wall is going to remain its original height. And the rest of the wall is going to be taken down to a varied degree of ruination. Bloop. Oh, that was close. Wow. Oops, I missed it. Just add a little extra. Oh dear. Oh, I missed. Oh dear. Oh well, I need to sleep anyway. So we'll just start off with the wall out here and we'll see how we get along. Okay, we'll go ahead and cut the video there and just work on tearing some of this out and see what we're doing. Okay, so this is the same height and that's the same height. Basically what I want to do is just like, I'll just start tearing out like around 2 blocks at a time. Okay, about like that. We'll actually even take it all the way down to like that. Sharp drop here. And we'll just kind of contour the rest of the wall kind of as we see fit. Now, we don't have to have this drop all the way down. We could have just like a big chunk out of the wall or something. So it kind of just however we feel like doing it. Did I? Oh, okay. I left it there. Well, if we're gonna do that, let's move this over here so I have a clear visual. And yeah, I think this part here is gonna be not a complete destroyed wall. So probably like that for the corner here is probably good. we're gonna try to make this look like super old and in really bad disrepair. So it's kind of amazing that as much of the walls that are here are still standing. And then we'll have like a deep chunk here out. And let's take a quick flyback and look at that. Little too uniform. Too uniform, yep. I think I need to get this lower quicker and have like a bigger like valley here. That's definitely better. Yeah, I like that. Go ahead and get these, and I can't do this, so I know I'm even gonna go back and replace some of this with like other things like the mossy and the whatever, but it's like it needs to be all the way. It needs to be, oopsie. Oops, oh well. See that from the inside, but I'll take care of the inside when I get there. I know, this is a little ridiculous, but that's, oh man. Okay, this one is gonna be a kind of a cheat. We're just gonna kind of terraform over it. If I have enough dirt. Oh, I have dirt. What am I talking about? We're actually gonna fill that. There. And then we fill that. And we fill that. Perfect. Ooh, nice rain. Oh, no. Ah, no. Oops. Oh. Okay. Da-da, da-da-da-da-da. We're just gonna pretend that this was always like this, and I didn't spend like 20 minutes making sure this was all connected all the way down. Yep. I don't know what you're talking about. This never happened. Ah! Hate wearing elytra in the water. Okay, that didn't seem to help. Okay, we'll just go around the whole thing right quick and make sure it's all connected down. Okay, this song is actually hurting my head, so we're just gonna go ahead and pause that for a moment. And I think this side should be relatively good. Yeah, okay. Now let's go ahead and just do, I guess, these pillars, make sure they're all the way down. And then this tower. Okay, perfect. All right. No elytra. Okay. Now, ender chest. Let's go ahead and just grab that guy for a junk. Shulker. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, I have plenty of chests. Because I'm gonna need chests for this nonsense. It's gonna be a lot. Alright. Go ahead and do a quick snippet for the video. Okay, so this is what we've got going so far. I like the kind of shape of the chunk that I've taken out. And then the next step will be to go in and texture it with our mossy cobble, mossy stone brick, cobble, and moss. So let's do that right quick and see what we come up with. Okay. Now, grab like 2 of each. Yeah, should work. Oh, cracked stone brick. Yep. Some regular stone. That is a big wall. Maybe I should terraform up a little bit in some of these areas. Like, maybe over the years it's like filled in with dirt. Monsters nearby. Seriously? No one lights up their basement anymore. Okay. Yes. Ouch. Okay, we'll take that one out because that one doesn't need to be here anymore. We're gonna go ahead and actually take this one out. Replace that one with a cracked. Replace that one with a cracked. I need scaffolding. What am I doing? I definitely need scaffolding. I think I may have a stack. Yeah, I got a stack in there. Not sure what that was, but I think that was the beginning of something. But we'll just take that out when we get to it. This way a little bit, that way a little bit. Okay. Let me actually turn this fan off right quick. That's probably better. Maybe I should leave it on 1. It's not very loud. I hope it's not very loud anyway. It's keeping the server cool though. Okay. So what I like to do when texturing stuff like this is to put in like one spot of moss and go from there. So like we'll throw in a moss patch here and then around it, because it's kind of a harsh contrast to everything else around it, we're gonna go from that to the mossy cobble and then to the mossy stone brick. And then from there, we can throw in some broken stone and some regular stone. Kind of just in and around the area. Now, this is kind of a bad example because we just have like a single spot. And then we did a diamond pattern around it, which is not ideal. So what we can do to kind of alleviate a little bit of that is just kind of offset a little bit by doing something like this. That just breaks it up a little bit. Okay, now let's grab our regular stone. Grab some cracked stone. I feel like having cracked stone along the edge is probably pretty smart. Cracked stone and cobble. Because it looks broken, which is what we want. Let's go down a few notches here. Okay, maybe down 2 more. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's actually grab one of these and put it... Let's actually replace that one. And then we'll do like that. That's better. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and do a small patch of moss here. We'll do a 3 block. Then we'll do like that, that. And it doesn't have to be like exact. Like you can kind of mix it up and it's fine. So like throw in something like this. You could even leave one of the regular stone brick next to the moss. It's not gonna ruin anything. I'm gonna throw in cobblestone just around. And then from there, I think the cracked stone looks pretty good next to the cobblestone. So that's probably a good bet. I don't want to have too much like moss where there's not, like, I want moss to stay in like patches because that's how moss grows. It grows in patches and it's not gonna just be everywhere. So that's what we're gonna try to kind of stick with, that rule of thumb. And just adding some of the regular stone in here as well. For one, it really eases the eyes, because the stone, just a straight stone brick, it's a lot for the eyes to look at. And then when you start throwing in some of the smooth or the regular bricked version, it really helps quite a bit. Let me go up here. Do I care about all that? Kind of do. I'm a hoarder. I can't help it. Okay. Any hoozles? Let's grab our cracked stone. We could go ahead and just like do this entire like edge, maybe? Well, hang on. Let's throw in those. One of those. Oops. There. There. See, how does that look? Along the edge. I think... Well, let me get up. That's definitely looking pretty broken around the edge. It's looking pretty mossy over there. Okay. So, we got our cobblestone in hand. Let's go ahead and throw in a few more spots just around. Maybe like here-ish. Ah, I didn't mean to do that much. Oh well. Let's go ahead and dump off some of the stone brick. Actually, that's probably fine. Go ahead and get something going all the way across. Oh dear. Did I end up with one there? Okay. I got our scaffolding in place. Let's grab a nap. Oh. I have my bed. All right. Set our spawn. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple places of mossy patches. So like a big moss patch here. Maybe a smaller patch there, and then like a windy patch here. So then we go through with our mossy cobble. Mossy cobble. now mossy stone. Oops. Okay, that works. It's fine. Do 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 do. That's a long ways down there. I always get these scaffolding towers too far away. Ba, ba, ba. It's probably okay. Throw some regular. Let's throw some regular cobble in around. Because the moss would start breaking up the stone because of the roots and stuff. Oopsie. There, and there, and maybe there. Maybe there. 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 Wait, I didn't do any of the cobble around the rest of them because I don't know. I don't know. Almost reached the rest of it from the ground. Still, some of it's a little tricky. Okay, cobble, cobble. Cobble. Let's see, cobble. And cobble. There. There. Honestly, I think this edge needs a little more. Try that. It'll suck up all these little bits. See if we can't get that one out of the wall. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's looking very broken there on the edge. Okay. Now, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Now the smooth stone treatment. I fell down. Congratulations, me. Boy. Up the stairs we go. Into the tunnel. That's too much of just like cobblestone in a line. I need to change it a little bit. Okay, so here's the thought. Do that. Do that. And then maybe just that. Yeah, that is way better. It's still pretty broken and janky, but it's not just like a straight line of cobble. Okay. I think we can go ahead and start taking out the scaffold. Oh no. Where's my last bit of scaffold? Scaffold. F3, B. Did it go on the outside? Nope, that's not it. Oh dear. Stone brick, stone brick, stone brick. It's not in the ocean. It's not up there. I care a lot less about the cobblestone than I do about the scaffolding. That's really unfortunate. I'm barely 40 minutes into this project. I'm already losing things. It's pretty bad. Okay. This little area here needs a little bit of treatment of some sort. And yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do some terraforming on the inside here just to not have one giant flat piece of terrain. So let me grab for all the stone brick. Mossy. Moss. And let's see, cobble. Cobble. Correct. Regular. Grass. Perfect. Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that. There we go. I'll use the original kind of terrain to dictate where we put some mounds, but I'm going to actually accentuate some of these a lot more than they probably were. Excuse me, where's my shovel? There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this. Should I? Should is a relative term. There is no should or shouldn't. That's not gonna work. Probably fine. That's not fine. So that. Yep. Okay. And we can go ahead and replace the torch for the moment. And sleep. Okay. Oopsie. Whoopsie poopsie. Ah! Ah! What's wrong with me? Okay. Now, ups a little more. More or less. I want to make this corner kind of feel like over the years, the wind has just like blown a mound of like sand and soil into this corner. And it's just built up over the years. So that's what this is. It's looking pretty good. I did not texture that little bit there. Let's go ahead and throw my last 2 bits of dirt from that stack in there. Okay, one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. Perfect. I don't think I'm gonna use any moss. Oh, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Oops, not right there though. Okay, we'll do across the bottom. It'll be kind of bigger on the outside. Which means I do need to make sure I do that. Turn that back. Oops, not what I wanted. There. 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 Just something to this effect. Oops. There we go. And we get some... I didn't add a lot of cracked stone around. I don't know why. I meant to. Every intention of using more of the cracked stone brick. But I just, for some reason, did not. Forgot that I had it, apparently. There, that's fine, there. Let's try not to lose any more scaffolding. There. Grab one bit of cobble there, one bit of cobble there. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And it is tall. Okay. Now, we're going to knock out these torches just in this general area here. This is going to be rather dangerous by the time we get it all done because I do want to have no lights. I think that would detract. Having it lit up would detract from the feel. Excuse me. Now the question is, do I have... no. Dagnabbit. I shall return with golden great stores, and I never will play the wild rover no more, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. Oops. No, never, no more. That ought to do for the moment, anyway. Go ahead and craft her up into meal of the bone variety. Okay, now, which one was it? Ah, this one. Grab some azaleas and the moss, and maybe some moss block. Let's also grab our growables and grab some firefly bushes, some regular bushes, some bamboozles. I do have all the saplings as well. I think I'll grab out like one oak sapling. And then we will go to town here on this. Oak tree. An oak tree would not have grown in the pile of sand, but maybe close. Maybe a seed blew in. I don't really dislike this tree, but I did want to cut it down just for the saplings. So I do need more. Need to replenish. Ooh, an apple. Need to replenish my bundle. Okay. And I didn't actually like that spot. Let's put it over here, actually. Short, stubby. That's fine. Bamboo. I can't. I can. What am I talking about? I think bamboo will be pretty decent in here as well. Let's actually just, like, spam some bone meal on these so we can get a whole bunch of them. We'll leave that one. And then same with the bush. And then our silk touch pick. We can come in and grab them all. Okay. I think I do want like a little patch of moss here and there. That actually looks kind of cool. Oops. Something like that. And then maybe like one over here. Just something to break it up. So, oops. Maybe one here. Actually, that looks pretty good, I think. Anyway. I'll throw some bamboo in along here. And I'm not even going to worry about the trimming the grass and stuff because it's overgrown. So, like, it's supposed to be just like completely ridiculously overgrown. Even take out this torch. We're gonna grow an azalea tree up over here, I think. Yeah. Let's go ahead and sleep. Yeah, can we punch a hole in the wall? Actually, I should leave that so I can get in and out. Oh, I did not add any bushes. Boosh. Boosh? Boosh. Bush, 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 and bush. Firefly? Yes. Yes. Ah. Okay. Yeah, that. Did I use? Oh, I did not. Okay, good. What? Let the bamboo grow up a little bit, and I think it'll be pretty good. So we have a big area of moss on the other side here. So let's continue with that. Don't need moss in this area. We can put a spot of moss here. I'm well aware that it might spread to the other side, which is perfectly fine. Okay, let's go ahead and grow one of, not that one, this one. Grow that one. Let's grow an oak tree here. If an oak tree will indeed grow here. Oh, there we go. Smallest one possible. Thanks for nothing. Here's a big one. Well, I say big, bigger. Spread some moss. Okay, got some firefly bushes to throw in. Something like that. The regular bushes will come in through here, like so. Then we'll grab our bone meal and hit it one time in here. Do we have much bamboo? I think should be enough. Should have grabbed some more, but I did not even really think about it. 21. That'll be plenty, I think. Okay, we'll grow one here and here. Here. Be a little clump of them. There. And I think over here can be a pretty good sized clump as well. Like that. Looking pretty darn good. Very overgrown, which is great. The only thing I'm missing, which I don't entirely know if I want to put in there, is vines. Do I want vines? What is there doing in LA over here? Dude, here. Wow. Hello. Have a moss block, my friend. Can I? I can't bone meal moss. Vines. I can't bone meal vines. What am I talking about? Yep. I don't know. It'll spread. But honestly, I'm thinking maybe having that many points of the wall at actual height is maybe too much. Because that's a lot of really tall wall. But it's fine. It's fine. And then also, if we wanted to, we could, to make it look even more weathered, we could come in here with like stairs. And just like throw in stuff like this. Some on the outside. Something. Anyway. I'm afraid if I do this, okay, it's not gonna go sideways. All right. 63. Perfect. And bloop. Get out of the way. Come here, little guy. There we go. Good job. Thank you. Such a friendly little guy. And we'll throw one in over here. Actually, we'll throw two in over here because I have two left. There and like here. I'm so paranoid about losing scaffolding now. Okay. Looks pretty decent. Let me do a snippet for the video. Got some texturing done, and I did a little terraforming and put some overgrowth in, and I think this little section of the wall is looking pretty darn good. Did some on the outside as well. And yeah, if I saw that from a distance, I would definitely think it was a ruin that has been abandoned for quite a long time. And that's exactly what I'm going for here. So perfect. Okay, now to get the rest of it done. This is going to be a long project, I think. Okay. Oh, it's too early for this nonsense. It's not even early and it's too early. Okay, I'm rethinking that point. I think that one's fine. And again, I think that one's fine. Maybe not that one. We can have, like, maybe if we move it over to, like, the corner. We'll see. Let's put our shears away. Put our scaffold up for the moment. Put all this away. Throw that away. Actually, come here, little allay. I'm going to give you a better use. You can pick up the stone bricks that we drop. Okay. On to carving down some of the wall. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that one out and then just do like one over there, and then maybe, like I said, one at the corner there. I think that'll look a little better. Plus, it would get rid of more of the wall and make it a little easier for texturing. Texturing. It's a hard word. Texturing. It's like tincture. 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 It's a hard word. I don't know if anyone else has ever tried to say the word tincture, and they just, I don't know. I overthink things, so I'm gonna quit now. I've been working on the wall all my livelong days. Get out of my way. Okay, maybe having the allay pick up the stone brick was not the best idea, but it'll probably be okay. As long as he doesn't knock me off the edge. Okay? Okay? No knocking me off the edge. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Go get that one. Down there. There's another one. Good try. There's some down there. Grab the other one while you're there. Good job. Oh, I guess there's more over there. Yep, good, good. Now back to me. Good try. But no. Poor guy. Okay. Right. Back to the project at hand. That poor lay is just gonna be perpetually picking blocks off the ground and trying to knock me off. I wonder if this is one of the allay that was in this pillager outpost. There's a lot of cages over there, though. Ah! Stop it! Dude. Dude. You're not being helpful if you knock me off. Okay, 2, 1, 1, maybe 2, and then 1. Sharp. Decline. I think that works. Now, this whole stretch here, I think, is going to end up being a zigzag. I don't want it to all be like one giant, ah! I don't want it all to be the same, like, not just one, like, whoop. Alright, this corner can be this high. Oh, thank you. Good job. You did it. You did it. Good job. Let's see. Down 1, down 1. We'll assess the situation when we get a little closer, or get back around to that. Should name this delay something. Then I can yell his name every time he almost pushes me off. Okay, anyways. Okay, 2, 1, 2, 2. That's a pretty good jaunt downward. And then if I did like this, and then left 2, and then did that, left a little bit of the corner a little higher. Yeah, that should work. Okay, do I want any? I don't want any of this higher than it is. I'm actually kind of thinking about putting like a big hole in this side and then like a big rubble pile on either side. Make it look like this is where the wall was breached when it was invaded or something. I think that could be a cool detail to add. So 2, 1, 2. I think we'll do that actually. We'll go ahead and just. Now, the rest of the wall has kind of deteriorated over the years as well. so we'll get out of the way. We'll have to workshop it. Something like that. And then I think, like, here to here is going to be the big opening. I want to contour this little bit here. We're going to cut down to here-ish, I think. Something to that effect. That's fine. Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm. Why is my mouse not clicking? I think my mouse is wearing out. He's no good. No good. Now. Oop. Okay. So from here to there. So sharp declines on either side. 2 down. 2 down. And then probably 2 down. It's gotta be a sharp. And then this is probably as low as we're gonna go. Oops. And then we'll build up like a rubble pile. I like it. Oh, that's looking good. I think I maybe should do something. Like, take the top corner off of that one. Ah. It's over here. Should have used the Riptide pool. So it would be so much easier to get up to here. Yeah, that's better. And then we'll rubble pile things up. I gotta go back down. Okay, so if we move the moss to like here and here, at this little corner of the wall still intact. That little bit over there, and the rest of this can be busted up. Hey, stop pushing me, little dude. So I don't want just a same decline. This one can be kind of a lower slope maybe, and then maybe like a slow slope down and then up, and then maybe a sharper drop over here. So maybe like come over 2, come over 2. Let's go ahead and come over 3, and then 2, and then 1. And then we got 3 block valley, and then something like this, and then we'll just take it back down from there. Yeah, I think that'll be good. this side, I think I want a pretty sharp decline. Something like that, anyway. Oh boy, almost knocked me off again. What do you think, Gerald? Nah. No Gerald. What should I name this allay? Hmm. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You make this very difficult. Now this down like this. Yeah? Yeah. That should be alright. And then this can be like down and up and down. Yeah. Just gotta make sure not to run too low on space. Which I think I'm fine. I think I will be fine as well. Like, there's a lot of stone brick here, but there's also a lot of storage in 4 large chests. So, really? Ah! You little homicidal. Not homicidal, but... So, this one time at band camp. No, I've never been to band camp. Only been to 2 camps? And it was just a church camp. Not the weird kind of church camp. Not like huge ones where it's like, oh, it's a church camp. You go to, you know, do everything that you normally do at normal camps, just under the guise of being a church camp. No, it was actually a good camp. Small, run by good people. I enjoyed it. Would you... That mountain looks kind of funny. Wait, nope, that was right. Nailed it. Okay, I do want to leave a peak, probably about where I'm standing. Okay, this can come down again then. That's too much of just a stair step. Oh, hi. Too much of a stair step from this side. How about that? That's alright. I can live with that. And then we'll kind of just come down like this. It's actually kind of nice to start with a solid structure before you make ruins, because I know some people, when they go to make ruins, are just like, okay, but what goes where? Because I don't know what it looked like originally. So if you have some semblance of an idea of what it looked like originally, then you can say, oh, okay, well, now I can see that if, you know, this wall were to have fallen, it probably would have, you know, fallen here, and I can put a, you know, a chunk of a wall here, or, you know, whatever. Honestly, I think that's pretty good. I honestly don't know if I want this whole front up to the top. I kind of want to take that down. Monsters nearby. Why would there be monsters nearby? Let's take a look. Recam. Not actually too bad. Okay. All right. Yeah, I really do. I think that needs to come down. Because it kind of blocks sight lines, and I like the idea of looking into this courtyard and the ruined towers, and I can't really see in from here. So let's bring this at least down by a lot. Now, I think this is going to be the highest point. Okay, so any lower I go, that will still be the highest point. Let's... Okay, let's leave that like that. No, you about knocked me off. Alright, now what if we just did like a... something. Did a something. Yep, yep. I do like me a good old something. Something like this, maybe. Ooh, rain. And we'll bring it kind of more shallow. Like so. Okay, I like this corner. This corner is good. Still not convinced about this. I still think this might be too much. Maybe just, bop the top? What if we bopped the top? This little spot here. That's gonna be too... Yeah, that's gonna be too kind of straightforward. Roundy, roundy, not roundy. Roundy, roundy. Down, down, 2, 3. Or 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. I hit you. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. We're gonna go down 1. And then 1, 2. Better. Better, better. Better, better, better. Okay, this one... Structurally, it makes sense for the corners to be higher because you have more of a rigid structure, whereas a wall can collapse one way or the other, whereas these two pieces of the wall kind of stay together, which is why I have been leaving the corners more intact and why I want to leave this one all the way up to original height. So let's go ahead and take these out because they're no longer needed. That being said, I don't know if I want to do a 4th corner or just do 3. I could do this one kind of, but just like a lot lower. Maybe, I don't know. But it makes sense. And if you look at old ruins in the real world, the corners are usually more of what's standing than like a long wall piece. Hey, stop pushing me. Stop it. Okay. I will be right back. I need to go let the puppies out. So, put some music back on. Yeah, there we go. And it's you guys can watch from up here. And I'll be right back. unpause my microphone. We're going to go ahead and pause. Yeah, we can leave the music going for now. Alright, puppies out. Bladder empty. Coffee acquired. Let's go back to work. Hey, oh, I missed. I missed terrible. What is wrong with me? Yeah. Perfect. That was the first time I tried landing there, of course. Alright, I think we can get at least the rest of this kind of taken down to where I want it. I'm not going to work on the main structure, the main towers. Probably not today. I'm not going to get all the texturing done either. This won't be a super long stream, so I just wanted to test out maybe streaming while recording, see if I could do both at the same time, and see how it went. For anyone who is curious about kind of the behind the scenes and the in between the cuts of the videos. Let's see. I'll do step, and then down, and then down. I want this one to kind of be sharpish, but not like. I think I want to taper it or level it out just a little bit before it gets too deep. We'll see. I have no idea if this music is too loud. I guess I could unpause my... I have no idea if this music is too loud. Maybe. I guess I could unpause... I have no idea if this music is too loud. Maybe. I guess I could unpause... Okay. Okay, note to self. Do not unpause or unmute your own stream if you have the thing capturing your desktop audio, because then you infinitely loop and it's weird. So yeah. And yeah, I think the music is fine, mostly. I turn it down just a smidge more. I don't know. Look at it in OBS. It's down pretty low. My microphone volume is up quite a bit higher, so I can hear Minecraft over it. So that's about all that's important. Choppy, choppy. I need to save this video. It's royalty free, supposed to be streamer safe, so I really hope it's stream safe, because I ain't looking to get copyright stricken. I did my best to find stuff that is copyright free, and if it's not and they say it is, then I feel like that's on them and not me. I'm just trusting what they're saying. Okay, 211 here, I think. I think this corner needs to be kind of at least somewhat elevated. but maybe this-ish level, and we'll start contouring from there. Okay, so if we do 2, 1, 1, 2, maybe this way, and start kind of gradually tapering it to more shallow. This back part of the wall can be a little more intact, perhaps. Do like a something. Like, just maybe like that. It's not bad. Yeah, I actually kind of like that. It's a nice curve to it there. Okay, we'll take. Oops, take a chunk out of that. Just kind of wing it. Winging it. Right. If we did 2. Oh, 1, 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll try this. We'll see what happens. I really like the idea of this corner here kind of being kind of more a sharp drop. Maybe even like 2 by 2. Okay, so if that's 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe something. Maybe. To that effect? Is that too, like, swoopy? I feel like that may be, like, too intentional. Like, this piece here, it's intentional, but it's not like too intentional. This looks like a really, like, yeah, it's too much. And in fact, let's go ahead and put some of this back here. We'll bring a peak up like that. And then we'll just kind of chop away at this until we feel the cries of our ancestors telling us to stop. Okay, we're gonna go up by 1 there, and then something like that. And then... Oh, I am full. Ew. Well, what does that look like? Just out of curiosity. A lot better, for sure. Let's go ahead and go empty. Just to let this guy do his thing. Okay. think it's still a little much. I don't like this little bulge here. Maybe even something like that. You know, it's not awful. But let's try to do just a little bit bigger of a thing there. I'm down with that. I can handle that. Oh, I think that needs to be like that though. Yes, yes. Oh, this is feeling so much more like open and airy now. Not that it's supposed to feel open and airy, but okay, pausing music so I can get a snippet for the video. I have got all the wall kind of contoured to where I want it, and it is so much more like open and airy in here, which is not necessarily what you want if you are living in a castle, but for a ruin, it's exactly what you want. Now, I have not done anything to the tower yet, or the other tower, or the bridge. That will come a little later, but for now, I think this is a really good start, and we can start texturing all of this, which I may try to do in a time lapse. Okay, now, monsters. Of course there are monsters nearby. Why do I even bother? Okay, I think that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this stream. I cannot stream and record a time lapse at the same time, and I have other things I need to get done currently off of the computer. And yeah, we will come back to this probably either this evening or tomorrow and try to get this wrapped up. And if you all, I think there's no one watching, just myself, alone and lonely. Okay, never mind. Wait. If you've made it this far, where am I? There I am. If you've made it this far into the video, I'm going to give you a sneak peek into my project that I've been doing and show you how far I've gotten done on it. This is a project, and when I say it's a big project, I mean it. I am really, really happy with how much of this I've been able to get done in the last like week and a half or so. This side particularly I like a lot. These two peaks from this angle look great. I'm gonna add grass and stuff, but now this is not going in my video, so if you are watching this stream replay and you make it to the end here and get to see this, then congratulations, you get a sneak peek before everyone else. Yeah. This side of the mountain range is also looking great, I think. Now, obviously, it would be better if that peak was complete, but beggars can't be choosers. There's like this one part down here. This is close to where I started. Like, I just do not understand what I was doing. I don't think I understood what I was doing at the time either. It's just like, I look at this and I'm like, This looks like it was like eaten by ants or something. Like, I don't get it. There's a little bit of it up in through this area, but then as I have gone on, I have kind of more or less got it down to fairly smooth, I'd say. Trying to keep it interesting, not just straight up and downs, and not just straight like, like areas like this. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of it just because it's tapering up to a point. But I'm trying to keep things interesting and lively with all the little blobs and blibs and ledges and whatnots. And most of the ledge areas will probably have grass on them, so it's going to be interesting. And I'm excited for this project. And yeah, if you like the mountain, and if you are liking this little project we've got going on over here with the ruins, stick around. I'm gonna have a lot more videos. Oh, this looks so tiny compared to the mountain. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have a lot more videos coming out soon about the mountain, and the video for this will be coming out probably, I suppose I could probably have this done in about one-ish more day. So if I work on it more this evening, I could probably have it done by Monday and out by Monday. I don't know. We'll see. Monday or Tuesday, I hope to have this video out. And yeah, thank you for watching if you are watching the replay. And if anyone is actually watching this live, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys later. Take care. Goodbye. Yes, I realize this is a starting soon, and I should probably have an ending soon. But you know what? I don't have one yet, so music.